Pine needles create a legacy. So good for your life, pine needles.
Hello, my happy quilters. Here we are. It's another Wednesday.
It is.
Weeks go by so fast. Felt like we just did this yesterday or the day before.
Right?
But we're glad to have you here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota for the Marcia and Joy Show. And we're here to show you some fun things and help you to kick off the second half of your week. Lots of fun things. Well, we want you, if you're the first time here or the 100th time, wonder how many episodes we've done.
I don't know. We should count.
We should sometime.
I started to keep track about 5 years ago, but that was too hard.
A lot. Anyways, you'll want to like, comment, and share.
For a chance to win a gift certificate to our store. We give away 3 each week. 2 are from our comment area. 1 is for our trivia winner at the end. If you're watching this on your replay, no worries. Go ahead and comment and share because we draw at the last minute before we release our email on Saturday morning. So you have plenty of time to love our jokes and all that other stuff.
Absolutely,
that we're
to go through the video.
Right?
Absolutely. All right, so I got a couple of jokes, and we're still kind of on the Valentine theme, but
Okay, I'm ready.
all right. So, when should you ask somebody for a coffee date? When should you ask somebody out for a coffee date?
First thing in the morning. I don't know when, Marcia.
When you like them a latte.
Oh. What if they cappuccino your heart?
They might.
I don't
They
know. That was
might.
really a frothy joke.
Oh gosh. Oh my. Okay. And then, how do you keep a jewelry store safe on Valentine's Day?
How do you keep a jewelry store safe on Valentine's Day?
You lock it.
Whoa, that was a real gem.
It was. All right. So
Real gem. Get it?
Valentine's. Oh yeah. You're just too much
I'm
today.
just too cheesy today. Okay.
So, speaking of Valentine's, I haven't had little kids around for a long time. Excuse me. Do they still have those chalky tasting Valentine conversation hearts?
As far as I know,
Did you like them?
only the white ones.
Well, we all ate them because you got them.
Well,
You get a box
right.
of them. Yeah, and did you always read what was on it?
Absolutely.
I did
Every
too.
time. And I was really feeling badly when I actually couldn't read the pink ink on there.
Yep. And then I can remember, too, that the Valentine candy, sometimes we'd have at the house. The last one to go, but my dad loved them.
Was it the purple ones?
No,
Oh.
those, but you get a whole box of them. It was those really sickeningly sweet maraschino cherries in that syrup with chocolate covered.
Oh.
Chocolate covered cherries.
Yes.
Do you like those?
No.
Still to this day, they're just too sweet. Thank you so much, Carly.
So the question is what was your favorite flavor? Did you say white?
I ate them all when I was little, but I didn't like them because they were kind of chalky. Did they actually have a flavor? Or are
They
they all the
did. My
same?
mom liked the yellow ones. The purple was my least favorite. The yellow was my most favorite. I don't know about the green. That was maybe second on my list.
Yeah, the pink.
Yeah, they were all
was-
chalky, but it was the only
Yeah.
candy we ever got.
And I was thinking
so-
about that the other day. Do they still have those out there? And because remember they'd give them in little boxes, and it'd be to and from on there.
But did you ever get the ones that were in the
Yes.
cardboard box? They were really special,
Yep. And then later on, they came in a plastic heart.
right? Oh, a plastic heart. I don't think
Yeah.
I ever got those.
Well, I think they might have been when Carly was little, maybe.
What was your
but
favorite flavor, Carly?
Probably pink.
Pink.
Yep, of course. Well,
Okay.
so much for digressing into Valentine's things. We got beautiful, beautiful fabric today.
We
Let you
do.
open that.
Oh my gosh, we've been hugging and ogling and loving on this fabric since it came Monday. Today's Wednesday. It came Monday.
But we had the sample, and we're making a lot of things out of this. Ta-da! Leslie just brought in this quilt, the behind us, that she got the fat quarter pack when we got those ahead of time.
Right, and this quilt behind us is hot off the sewing machine because she just finished binding it like an hour ago or two. All right, so here we go.
So we knew we had to hang it up, but we'll talk about that later.
Sunday brunch.
Sunday
What
brunch.
kind of? I mean, by
Basic
Basic
Gray?
Gray. Yep.
This, I say they're all my favorites, but this one is really an awesome line.
Kind of reminiscent of your favorite Maureen McCormick designer,
It kind
but
of
it's
is.
not Maureen McCormick's
the tone
fabric.
on tone has a little bit more going on, which I like. Here are some lovely swirls. And this, we're using this for a background in a sample that we have too.
And I have to say, do you remember the Mary Tyler Moore show?
Yes.
Do you remember? I'm pretty sure Rhoda had a dress in that fabric, but it was, of course, polyester. You know, one mini little...
Oh, yeah.
It was Rhoda, the blonde, or is that the brunette? It's the blonde neighbor.
Rhoda was the dark-haired one.
Okay, not Rhoda. The blonde that lived downstairs. She used to come up in mini
I don't know
skirts.
who that was. They all wore mini skirts back then.
I don't think Rhoda did. She wore the long ones, but whatever.
I
Anyway.
can't remember.
Sorry, I digress.
I just remember
too,
the hat going up in the
Right?
Anyways, so we digress again. So the grunge. she has some new colors of grunge in here, and I think Basic Gray, if I'm not wrong, was the originators of the grunge fabrics.
Oh, look at that sweet
Isn't it
little
cute?
fabric.
I love pink and browns together too.
I know this about you.
I do. And here's this one too, tone on tone.
And that is my favorite one right there. The
This
pink
with
one.
the pink background. This is the main print.
Ooh, that's
And
cute.
here again is white with the pinks, white with the beiges. This is a pretty one. This is a new one.
Look at the grunge next to it.
Pink, a
Ooh.
new color of pink grunge.
I don't know what's color name, but it looks like strawberries and cream to me.
I don't know either. And here's this geometric circular. I love that. Here's those little flowers. And then we're moving into some more orangey type colors. Not really orange though either, kind of a bright red. And then golden. Isn't that pretty?
That's beautiful. Oh, that's delicate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everyone is beautiful.
I know. And here's this again. And another new grunge.
And
that we
this one's
have.
got that beautiful,
Kind of an overtone of this.
right?
Yep. Then, if that's not enough, now we've got
My
some,
second favorite color.
Yes, some absolute pretty tealy colored blues. I really like this with the circular.
Right.
And here's this guy again.
That's really striking.
And nothing is real large prints, which it never is with Basic Gray. And here again is another
Lovely.
grunge. So tell me on the back, how many of these are there?
I knew you were going to ask, and I completely forgot
array
to
of
look
fabrics.
today. 34 in this collection.
And we have them in all kinds.
Didn't bring the mini charm out because I forgot it. But we have the layer cake, and we have some fantastic quilts using the layer cake that we'll show next week.
I think we have like 3 or 4 samples being made out of this.
Right?
Oh, whoops, Sunday brunch. We have the charm pack
And the jelly roll.
and also the mini charms, but we forgot to bring those in
Yep.
today. So lots of fun with new Basic Gray. Spring, summer, I love it. That looks like spring, summer, doesn't it?
It does. I think I might need to make another one of those pouches out of it, but we'll talk about the pouches in a minute.
All right. So 2 big totes.
All right, so it's time to feature some new patterns. This is a Bayani pattern. It's been out a little bit, but Leslie sewed this up in our Chirp fabric line, and it is...
Lois.
No.
Oh, Leslie.
Leslie made
Thank
this.
you, Leslie. 2
Lois
big
does make a
totes.
lot of our toast, but Leslie Albert's made this beautiful tote.
Yay, Leslie.
And it has lots of storage pockets inside, and the one side is open, so you can really maximize the storage space. And
beautiful outer pockets as well.
right, and what I love about Bayani bags is that the inside edges are all sealed for a beautiful professional finish, made with soft and stable for stability, washability, And the tote comes in 2 sizes. We have large and extra large, so we have 13 and 16. And honestly, I think this is the extra large, but I'm not sure. But a great new pattern.
Hi, Annie Patterns for Bags are awesome. And speaking of that, if you are interested in taking a class on Introduction to Bag Making, I think we have a few spots left for your class coming up.
We do. We're going to make this bag called Easy Does It. It's part of her beginner series. And if you take this class, you'll have many of the skills needed to make any of the By Annie projects. It's a simple little whatnot bag. It could be used for cosmetics, sewing supplies, whatever you want. Kids' toys, doesn't matter. We have kitted this exact one in the prairie fabrics.
And it's included with the class price.
And it is included with the class price. It is a hands-on. We should be able to finish this while you're in class, and lunch will be provided that day. But as I said, I think I'm going to have to make another one out of some of these new fabrics.
Those are really pretty.
They are really pretty. But this is an afternoon sew, so after you have made one, you can easily make many for gifts, and it's way early to start your Christmas sewing. Not way early. You have plenty of time for Christmas sewing.
Like potato chips. Once you eat one,
once you
make one, you'll have to make some more.
And you know what? If you were to organize stuff on a shelf, look at how nice that presents itself.
I know.
Okay.
It's really a nice job. So now we have some new notions that came in, because this time of the year we kind of get to like reorganizing. It's a new year and going through and sorting some of our stuff. So it's fun to have some new things to organize with.
Yes, and I've been sorting my sewing space for days now, and these are some of Marsha and my favorites. These are the little super satchel art bins, and they fit inside of the bigger project boxes. And I like to organize my little pieces, and I think that's what you use yours for.
Little pieces, little things. You can use them on their own too, but they do fit in the larger size art bin perfectly.
And they fit in a drawer. So if you wanted to organize and label and then just grab and go, they're ready to go. So those are adorable. But look at these twisters. I mean, hello. I need them just because they're cute.
We need to put candy conversation arts in here.
We do.
I'm just teasing.
Well, okay, and M&Ms. And
yes.
I don't know what else, but
that would just be for one tiny little snack.
I think they intended them for other purposes, but
I
you
think
can put
so, too.
whatever you want in them.
I have a friend who does beading.
That would be a good use.
She keeps a lot of things in these kind of things.
Right, and
the things she uses real often.
Twisters.
Buttons,
yes. Wouldn't hold my collection, but nor yours. All right, then we have a new bin to us. It's been around for a while, but this is the art bin. Extra long, so you can hold a variety of things, including bobbins, marking tools. It has dividers in here, Marsha, which is clever.
And you can put them wherever you want.
Yes, so you can build your own space. Love this adorable box, and get more than one, because it's always nice when you organize things to have the same size containers and plenty of room to put a label on there. So love that. And because Bernina has such huge bobbins, typical bobbin storage things don't really fit our jumbo and M-class bobbins, but we have new, bigger bobbin boats. Say that 5 times fast.
We have new, bigger bobbin boats.
Okay.
Bigger bobbin boats.
They come in a variety of colors, but what is nice about this, again, is that you can fill it up, you can see your colors, easily slips into your drawer, you can put it in your suitcase to come to class. But I love those new bobbin boats.
Keep them good. Put your thread to the bottom so they don't
make friends.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, so I had to bring these out. We've had these a little bit, but they're an underappreciated tool, safety pins. They're called Wonder Pins, and what makes them unique, and I don't think I can open it without breaking the packaging, is that they have a plastic on the top, because safety pins can be hard to grasp, but these are super easy because you can push on the heavy plastic part and slide it into your quilt or your project, and then just simply push down with your finger. It's got a big top on it, so you can easily use those to organize and quilt your projects.
Yep, keep them all put together, and for hand quilting or machine quilting on a domestic machine, keeps it all together.
And then this little lovely is a value finder, and honestly, some of us, including myself, from time to time struggle with lights, mediums, darks. and knowing how the fabric reads. And our eye isn't always honest with us, is it, Marcia?
No, sometimes you can spend a lot of time on a beautiful star quilt block and you lose the star.
Yeah,
Because you
because that
didn't-
light background.
You didn't pick the right values.
Right. So this is your little tool to help you see that. And it's small and easy to tuck in your sewing go-to goodies, but we have value finders.
It's very obvious when you look through the red, you know.
Right. It's
very
just crazy how that works. It's magic.
It really is.
So we have, I did not bring in the big project boxes. I love those too to put my projects, and I'd like to say I only have one project going at a time. However, we all know that's not right, is it?
No.
Speaking of projects, did you want to share about your
I
project
do
now
want to share
before
about
we
my
move
project.
on?
And did we bring the February Embroidery Club project in?
I have a picture of it.
Oh, okay.
Not yet, but let's talk about Marcia's project
Okay,
because
so here's my project. Do you see this pile? This is a project that I can't really show you yet because it is for the Sewing Social, and we're not to let these out. So my lesson for you today, I'm going to show you something in a minute here. But it's never good to quilt or rush through when you're tired.
absolutely not.
So Susie made this quilt, and there was only one row to put on the bottom,
Just one.
and then the borders to go around the outside. So last night, I got to get it done because I really wanted to go on the long arm today because there's a deadline on this quilt. If any of you had those deadlines, I know you have. So there's a deadline to go on this quilt. Want to get it done, get it on the long arm today. Sewed the blocks together, and then I put the borders on, and then I laid it down on my bedroom floor, and those last 3 blocks that have a lot of elements to them are twisted the wrong way. So I finished the quilt. Now I have to take out a whole row and a lot of the outer borders. Then to top it all off, I just want you to know you're not alone out there. So it's about a 45 minute drive for us. So I'm going to seam rip on the way to work today. And I got started, and then, I get to talking, and I'm seam ripping out the wrong row.
Oh man, that really stinks.
Yeah, I know. So I've got extra sewing to do. However, I was using this, and there's lots of different, this isn't exactly my favorite one. I grabbed this one because, well, you gave it to me because it
was
says
in her
Bernina
office.
on it. And this is the kind I used this morning. This is a good one. There are better ones too. These are great. I'm going to show you something really quick here. When you make really big boo-boos, an easy way, now, some of you are going to have like, oh my gosh, is she really doing that? I've done this a lot. You've done it too.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do some seam ripping using this. I'm going to show you how. So Carly, let's go down here. So this is one of my mistakes. So you can see this here. So I have this. I'm going to open this up gently. Can you see it, Carly?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's good.
So you're going to hang on to this down here, and you're just going to gently touch the threads, not the fabrics. Just gently touch the threads.
And a nice fresh blade is your best
And
friend.
keep going, and it goes so much faster than picking out one and just a little bit of, keep your hand down here, a little bit of pressure up here, and it goes so much faster. Okay, so we can get a lot done a lot faster using this, but you do have to be very careful.
And probably not in a moving car, right?
Not in a moving car. Oh my gosh. So yeah, it was not. So I thought it was a Monday. It started off, but I'm going to get this done. I'm not going to get it done. I'll probably sew this back together tomorrow morning once I get the rips. I'm a morning person. My
Me
best
too.
advice to you is just wait till your best time to do something like that. And honestly, it looked good to me, but I think somewhere in between the floor and taking it to or I just didn't realize until I had the whole thing.
If there's gremlins, I am sure that from here. I'll put this over here.
I can put it back. Or here,
I
I'll just
am
put it on the floor.
sure that between my table here and my sewing needle here, there's magic, and it rotates my pieces.
Or things can just get turned 45 degrees so fast. So
Yep.
the best advice is
Don't-
when you're tired, go to bed.
Right?
Or
don't
read a
sew.
book.
Don't sew
Or
after dark.
peruse through your quilt books and what you're going to do next.
Right.
So anyways, that was a very, 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 this is going to be great quilt when it's done. But right now,
Yes.
there we go.
So we didn't finish, Marcia, actually.
Oh.
Behind us. No,
Yes.
I mean, we forgot to talk about the quilt behind us.
Yes.
I mean,
Right, we did.
it is a Douglico pattern.
And we are making kits for this one, but we don't have them done yet. So you'll have to watch. This will be hanging in the store. It is out of a Douglico book.
Yep, Stash-tastic.
Stack 2.
It's the cover child.
And it is a fat quarter quilt with the star is the star of the show, which is
Right.
an additional thing too. So let's take this down. Let's show what we have underneath. And this is from my favorite Little House on the Prairie fabric.
I know. Do you
One
see,
of my favorites.
Do you see how
you
we
match.
color coordinated?
So this is a new one kit that we've made. It's absolutely beautiful. It's an easy, fun sew for just about anybody. Yes, triangles are in right now.
They are in.
Out there's a lot of quilts with the triangles.
Right. And this is called the Pyramids Quilt Kit. And I brought in one other thing, Marcia, and she's off.
Oh, yes.
She's off screen, so let me bring her center stage.
That's pretty too. So it's a
Yeah.
lovely apron with pockets.
I'm glad her legs didn't fall off
Can you
this time.
turn her around? Because the back is kind of cool too.
It's a crisscross apron.
Okay, so we'll just leave her set back here.
And we have it cinched in at the middle. Rest assured, it is a nice, generous sized
Yeah.
apron for many
This
sizes.
little gal is not our size.
She is not, but I can tell you that that apron does fit Marcia and I.
Yes.
And it's all printed on this one panel. We did put lining, so that is not in this bit, but this is for the front. But you can pick a lining of your choice or go without, your choice. But
It gives the directions on here too.
it does.
So
and this
you don't
is
have
nice.
to you don't have to have a pattern. You don't have to grab several kinds of fabric because it's all in this roll.
It is. So it's if you've seen Melissa Gilbert out in
She's got
ads,
her own thing going
and
right
she's
now.
wearing her aprons all the time. I
She
love her
is.
style.
She is. And I just got the catalog yesterday. There's a fall line coming that I think we'll have to have of the Prairie. They're not calling it Little House. It's called Prairie something. But it's
Yep.
Melissa Gilbert's designer fabrics.
Right.
So pretty fun. Okay, the embroidery club for February, we got a few spots left. And I realized, when I was doing the classes, I think I still had chemo brain. It's like, okay, we've got this beautiful, beautiful Valentine's embroidery, and Valentine's Day is over. However, you will be ready for next year.
Right. And you are going to applique up a storm in this class and have a lot of fun. And what's neat is we're including the stand in your embroidery club kit.
You get the stand, and I think all of some of the work is done for them. They just have to press it on.
They have to cut, but I
They
believe
have to
it-
cut, yes. Press and cut.
Press and cut.
So a lot of fun. You will really learn how to do machine applique with that one.
Absolutely.
And Kendra is a fun teacher. We got a late lunch for you on that Saturday, so you'll want to sign up for that. There's just a few spots left. Okay. Speaking of Little House and all of these kind of country things, we've got the 2 Lori Holt things coming up. So we have the Lori Holt embroidery along that I've been talking about. Those are coming up just on the same week, aren't they? One's on Monday and one's on...
Right. One's in person and one is it's debuting on YouTube.
So we have a embroidery along and a quilt along.
Wow. What were we thinking, Marcia?
Oh, we
got all enthusiastic.
Oh, Lori Holt, yes.
Yeah, we got all enthusiastic.
But anyways, that's going to be fun too. So if you want to join Joy and I, it's 4 months, 1 day a month. We're just going to have an embroidery along on the hometown quilt. It's going to be really fun. We're still working on that one. We'll get her
Yes.
done here, hopefully, and we'll show it to you here. We might not get it done before class, so we got... We get
never
interrupted.
know.
We get interrupted all the time.
Marcia's been sewing up a storm. The machine is going constantly in her office.
Right. And the quilt along, Joy's been working on that one. That's going to be fun too. So
be sure
sewing
if
and
you
embroidery.
want to use our fabrics, get your order in so you get your fat pack of printed colors and your backgrounds. And then we're throwing in the design board for free, and I can't wait
It's going to be fun.
to do that with all of you.
It is going to be fun. Okay, Carly, I think it's time for trivia.
What's up?
This is kind of an easy one. So, generic term referring to the thickness and springiness of batting.
So type your answer in the comments. First one to get your reply to our computers here is the winner of the $10. And Marcia, we didn't talk about it earlier because we had other stuff to talk about. But if you want to purchase anything that we showed today, we do have them all grouped together on our website, pnqs.net. Underneath the shop, you'll look for the Wednesday Live button for us. And here is where we have all our featured goodies. They stay up for 1 week to help you find the things. You, of course, are welcome to stop in the shop in person. But if you want to shop and have these things shipped to you, we'd love to do that too.
Wednesday afternoons are pretty busy here at the shop because a lot of gals come in to get this stuff.
They do.
And we love to see you, but we love our online customers as well. Why don't we show them our auction quilt in the meantime?
Okay, Marcia, this one is my
stunning.
favorite.
Isn't that pretty?
And it's big. It's a big quilt.
Let's put her down.
Oh, yes. Hold on.
Let's just...
Oh, here.
Should we just-
Let me
Okay.
move her over. She'll crash. She'll crash.
All right, this one has a lot of work, a lot of details in it.
I mean, look at these pieces.
Yeah, there's a lot of small pieces in there. Susie made this. It is a beautiful red, white, and pink. You can set it here. Thank you. And the backing is gorgeous. A beautiful matching stripe for the binding. This one would take you a long, long, long time to make. Susie's a little faster, but it did take her quite some time too. A beautiful quilt. We've got another one up front made out of darker fabrics too. This is a great quilt pattern that you'll want, that we like to make more than once. But this one's going to be our auction quilt. And that one, I almost kept it. But I thought, I have so many quilts, and I have a red and white one too already.
So we have
It's not. I'm not calling it a Valentine one because it really isn't.
It is not. It is just a classic. Well, you know what? Back when I was growing up, I would have loved to have had that quilt in my room. That beautiful pink color. So we have a winner, Marcia.
It is. We do. Yay!
So we have Sandy Gravel is our winner, and
The answer is loft.
And when you read that question, I thought, what is the answer? But I know the answer.
I know. I made me think a little bit too. But we have different kinds of lofts of batting. So
Right.
anyways, okay. So for the last thing, thank you so much for watching to the very end of this with us. We have a gift for one person. If you want to comment in the comments, the word for today is red.
Red.
And you will get this beautiful charm pack of Songbook.
Right. And if you need it shipped, you will pay the shipping.
Or
Otherwise,
don't comment.
Or don't comment. That's
Right.
fine. We have gift certificates that can be used.
Or stop in the store. No,
Yes.
no gift certificates. This is...
No, not instead of, but I mean,
Okay.
you can make other comments for a chance to win a gift certificate that can be
Absolutely.
used in person or online. But this is a pick up or pay the
For
shipping.
red. For the comment of red.
Yes. I think that's it, Marcia.
I think that is. So we're ready to button this up for today. I apologize for my voice. My goodness, I hope I'm not getting that achy crud.
You're
We've
not.
Been, knock
You
on
just-
wood, we've been kind of been lucky. I know there's been a lot of flu going around. So anyways, thank you so very much for joining us here at Pine Needles Quilt and Sew in Rochester, Minnesota. My name is Marcia, and this is Joy. And until next time, we will keep you in stitches. We'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you so much.